my information up. Left off last time. So let's see. We need to go to the journalist at 12. Well, need the picture where he's talking to the pawn shop guy. I think this is when he was doing a little mentor interview about the surveillance cameras. Not that one. Not that one. Come on, I need the side view. Come on. No, not that view. Not that one. Yeah, I'm still a little under the weather. Been blowing my nose just a little bit today, but I'm getting a little congested in my throat again. Just a little, though. Come on, give me the one shot I need for the short story, you know? It's supposed to be a side shot with the journalist on the right side. Buried it in here. All the other ones have been very fully in the spot. Come on. There, that's the one I need. This is gonna be a slow one. Oh dear. But yeah, so we left off on 17. There were 22 of these, so there's only a few more of these damn short stories. And then the path to Mean Queen should be open. I don't know how long the Mean Queen story is, though. If I'm lucky, it's not too long. Then I realized, slowly but surely, there was a weird cartoon character with a bubble behind me. He wowied up a little bit. He was mean, but he was clean, and he certainly was eco-violent. Man, I hope I get over this cold for next weekend, though. It's been nothing but a pain. There it is. Slowly, old gold is reaching on. Now, honestly, I have to give some prompts. That is a really weird way to hide something in a visual novel. Just a really slow panning image. Just a really slow panning image. Oh, well, at least for once it makes sense who it's about. He runs a blog? I mean, what? I'm not saying his life would be stupid, but why would you be writing a blog about the things you steal? Huh. I wouldn't have taken him as a martial arts person. Apparently, no wonder he was so taken after the fight. The great cosplay fight. Passer by. But the next morning, oh, what is this? A form war in a visual novel? Oh dear. Was he a master troll? 'Twas more important work than earning a paycheck today, folks. I'm. This is just like how I imagine trolls on Twitter fucking doing. Or people with no lives on Twitter arguing about shit all day. no. You're probably gonna get your arm broken. What would he do? By taking it to the police. Wow, he is really tempting someone. I'll even pay for your travel? Imaginary martial arts versus imaginary martial arts wages on. What the fuck? That... You know, I never really thought about that. What if both sides in these kind of situations are just all kinds of bogus shit? Okay. We go to the scientist. 35. We go to option A. Then we need to go to keto. That. Kino. It says to go to... I need a picture with a running straight. Come on. Yeah, that's what I need. Looks like this will be a faster pan one. Still not done. We're working on it, though. We're at 18 of 22 short stories being unlocked. And then we can do Mr. Meat Queen. That congestion. Come on, short story. What's this one about? The little girl. Is this gonna be afterwards she's famous songwriter now? That's a terrible thing to say to a child. So what are you up to, Dan? So she became so good, people didn't want to play with her anymore. There are worse things to say to a child. You walking today. The day before Thanksgiving. Such a joyous day to walk. And by that I mean no. It's a terrible day to be walking. Wow. That's... Whew. No wonder she turned so serious. So you checking out any of the Black Friday online sales that are going live today? Best Buy just did Borderlands 3, and Amazon matched it. I'm waiting for some of the other stuff to go live. Where's my sheet? That's not it. Where's my damn sheet? My paper. I don't know what my paper is with my list, but some of the other stuff, yeah. Some of the other stuff hasn't gone live yet, so I'm waiting. I want to get Code Vein. What was it? Devil May Cry 5. No, it was something else too. That's it? Not going crazy? No World War Z? That's a boo. A boo. A hoo. You know, I wish there was a little bit of music in this. Might buy some movies. I haven't actually looked at the movies. I don't usually buy too many movies. I bought a few Disney ones last year for my sister's kids. Since I don't really have any plans of going to Walmart, I don't know if I'm going to bother looking. I could go in on actual Friday when, you know, there's no one really there and it looks like a disaster zone, but you're fine, man. I'm just teasing. Ugh. You're cool. That is a good deal on that World War Z thing, though. So apparently this kid's getting a nice new little groupie thing going on here. Under 5 minutes. Why are they all so amazed? If she's so good they hate her for it, why would they be amazed about him? It's weird that they're getting excited when they have someone who's good. 'Cause that's me. See, that doesn't make any sense. Why are they excited that someone who's going to be even supposedly better than her? Like, provided you ever played it. I did. I played the first two scenarios on stream, if you remember. Then I decided to stop because I was going to see if you wanted to maybe pick it up at some time. I didn't do the... I did the... I believe it was Americans and then Russians? I know the last scenario's Asian. I don't remember what the third scenario was. Wait, I think the third one was Russian. So what was the second? I think the second one was somewhere in Europe, actually, I think about it. Can't remember. It's been a while since I played. With determination, I will be the greatest at hide and seek. You will never defeat me, and I will be back with vengeance. The greatest showdown of hide and seek. No, not played. Play. Provided you ever play it. Well, I did play it. Played, play it, whatever. I popped it in, live streamed it. I did 2 full scenarios of the 4 scenarios. In a circle. Eye to eye, the two destined. What a dumb name. What a bully. You should look into getting that one Warhammer game thing again. What was it? Damn, what was it called again? Because I've been wanting to do that one. I would imagine it's pretty cheap now, too. Yeah, Taro is supposed to be like a really common name in Japan, so... It's like the equivalent of naming your kid Joe. Try not to cry. Man, they're really taking this serious. Hey, look at the upside. I've played probably more games with you than some of those other friends. Didn't you, like, get an Xbox One to play with them and bought several games and then say they didn't play with you at all? I don't remember you getting Helldivers. I remember offering the PS3 code I had. Vermintide, yeah. If you get Vermintide back, that'd be awesome. We played a good chunk of Plants vs. Zombies. We played some we played some Rocket League when it was new. We didn't play too much of Zombies, Plants vs. Zombies 2. It just kind of was the same more. We've been playing a lot of Stardew. The World War II battlefield thing was something your other friends did. What do you mean? We played the hell out of Plants vs. Zombies 1. We played the hell out of Plants vs. Zombies 1 and Stardew. Technically, you didn't... Didn't you get Rocket Leagues as a plus game? I mean, me, it was a plus game. I don't know about you. I got Rocket Leagues for free. It wasn't something I bought. Honestly, I probably would never buy Rocket League, honestly. It's not a kind of game I would really play much of. The only reason I even played it, and it was because it was free for me. Helldivers I bought. I don't remember you buying Helldivers. I wasn't even aware you had Helldivers. I don't remember you having Helldivers. I played a lot of Helldivers, though, back when I got it. I was trying to give the PlayStation 3 code to people. Nobody wanted it. Yeah, I know you didn't get the Xbox for them, but I mean, I remember you... One of the reasons you wanted to keep it was because you said that those other two guys were playing on the Xbox more. So, I mean, I don't know how much you played with them. They are part of the list, don't worry. And I didn't get Call of Duty or Battlefield to play with you. I got, if anything, I should be upset about Battlefield because I bought Battlefield to play with you all. You asked me about it. Now I'm not upset. You legitimately, I bought it, but I'm saying I bought it because you told me you and them were playing it, and that was around the time I think you said they were playing a lot more on Xbox. I think. So, the only ones I'll give you on that is Plants vs. Zombies 2 and Vermintide. Maybe Helldivers. I may have asked you about Helldivers, but I don't remember you getting Helldivers. I don't remember you telling me you even owned it. Let's see. Bought Rocket League for Xbox because the other guys... Well, that's them then. Check my trophies. He'll check your review... He'll check your reviews video. I'm in it with you. For Helldivers? Man, I must not really remember Helldivers very well then. It's been a long time. Like, I mean, what is that, 3 years ago? I'm not saying we did. I'm just saying I don't remember. I just remember trying to give the PS3 code away. I remember everyone saying they didn't want it. Did I offer you the PS3 code? You probably said no because you said it's been in your storage or whatever for a long time. I don't really remember playing Helldivers with you. I remember playing a decent chunk of it though. I played a good bit of it. Complex of fail after the player had mastered a few tricks. Well, we can always play some more Helldivers. Apparently it got more content recently. This is a really long, short story about hide and seek, by the way. Hide while moving technique was one of them. What is this? Stealth zombie gameplay mixed with... It's like, throw the rock! Oh, I heard something over there. We did, eh? I don't remember. I mean, Helldivers is a pretty forgivable game once you played a lot of it. Ah. Well, hey, you can't say I didn't offer it to you then. I can't remember everything in the world, you know. I believe you, man. I just honestly don't remember playing Helldivers much with anyone. I just never really trying to give someone that PS3 code. That's about the only thing I really remember, really. Aside from, how the game was a twin stick shooter, bugs, robots, and the weird hive alien waste thing and that. It was a fun game. Doing some of those bosses, though, was hard. Hey, I'd say, like I said, I give you, for ones towards me, what is that list? I'll give you Plants vs. Zombies 2. We bought that. We did not play much of 2. We played a lot of 1, though. I remember playing lots of 1, so I don't know why you list 1 now. We played a lot of 1. I think that's why I didn't really end up playing 2 much, because we played 1 so much, and 2 just didn't offer enough interesting new stuff to me. Maybe one day we should go back and try it out. Stardew we've been playing a lot. Stardew's not really fair to put on there, considering we waited forever for the co-op, though. And we're about to do an on-live stream play of it for Friday nights for a few, probably like, I don't know, maybe 3 months or something. I'm not sure how long it would take to do the grandpa event thing. Depends on how long. Now, Vermintide, yeah, we never got around to really doing much with Vermintide. When I decided there was a good time to start it, you said you sold it. If you get it again, we can put... Because Alan still has it the last time I checked. Helldivers, I don't think we probably really ever do much Helldivers except for random play of that. But for like a series thing. But yeah, I would like to do the World War Z thing, though. It's pretty... Like, I really liked it, Left 4 Dead. Like, if you look at my 360... achievement thing, like I've gotten so many wacky challenges in the Left 4 Dead games. I really liked it, the Left 4 Dead games. They're not as good as the Left 4 Dead games, but they're that same kind of synergy. Man, she almost got hit. But the Call of Duty and Battlefield I don't count, because I got Battlefield to play with you and your friends. You know me, I don't play that shit. The only Call of Duty games I got were ones I was foolishly bought in the older days or got from the dumpster. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I'm not sure why you put Stardew on there, because there hasn't been enough time to put that on there. If anything, we spent all year waiting for the co-op patch for that game. Oh, it's so great to have it, because it's so fun in co-op. I can't wait for his next game. I'm kind of curious, because it's supposed to be like a Harry Potter Hogwarts kind of thing. So I'm really curious what kind of gameplay you really do in it. Sounds like it's probably going to be more social, but don't know. You could, like, sneak in some of the farming stuff into the game. You gotta win, kid. Where could she hide? Did he do a Stardew and Space type game? No, Stardew Valley is his only game. He has no other game. That's his only game. His newest game that he's working on, he has shown some screenshots of. Not much is known about except it has to do with magic wizards and stuff. It seems like a very Hogwartsy kind of thing, but whether there's going to be a lot of fighting, social, side stuff, I don't know. He hasn't really described the kind of things you'll do in the game. Just showed some screenshots. Bit of a truck parked along the road. Oh. Well, I guess she wins. Continued. What? She gets a two-part short story? What a drip. I have no idea, but he does not have a space game. Okay. We need to revolt that back, which was the heal. Oh, we gotta get that mortal scene with the cat cosplay thing to happen again. Oh, deal. Okay, so we need to go to 1340. 1340. Oh, you know, you missed a funny segment that was that was uh in a first person dungeon crawler as the journalist. It was very weird. It's time I skinned this cat. Tiaria? Oh yeah, Tiaria's people did do some weird space Tiaria thing. You know, now that I think about it, I haven't even virtually heard of that game in a long time. I wonder if it bombed or something and they just went back to working on Tiaria, because I've heard updates for Tiaria. It came off. Free at last. Anyway. Moving on. Yeah. So we need to go to, let's see, that was at 15. Let's just click the jump one, so we'll do that, see if that'll do the... We need the part where we're seeing the cat suit from a little behind that angle. Really? Yeah, I guess maybe the space game didn't do so well then. You know, the one thing that's not really explained is there was like blood on the suit. So, like, where did the blood ever come from? Okay, this is where we need to wait. Almost done with these short stories. Almost done. But yeah, the Call of Duty and the Battlefield ones, I don't accept those ones. Well, first thing, I don't even have the Call of Duty World War II. I don't even own that, so I don't know why you listed that one. The Battlefield, like I said, I bought that because you said your friends and you were playing it. We only ever played that, at least me with you all, one time. I didn't really get into the game anyway. Too much immense chaos and shit for me, myself. Too much of crazy ass chaos. But that's just me. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun with Stardew though. But yeah, if you see Vermintide cheap again, feel free to get it. It's on the table. Ew. Why ain't it doing it? Yeah. That one was weird. It was like only one other time where I had a slight problem. But that's not how I'm taking it. I'm taking it personal and serious. You'll see from my lawyer why I have this giant contract with my lawyer. You'll see my lawyer for tainting my name. Wasn't this the guy she gave the outfit to on the street? This is giving side stories for characters who will your secret admirer. Well, I'm in trouble. That was part of the charm. Oh no. Raisin sandwich. I have never heard of a raisin sandwich. He decided it's time to escalate. He needed to become a man before his 23rd birthday. That would be kind of creepy. Not too. Your boss probably wouldn't like you giving romance letters to customers. Oh dear. She could come and complain about it, though. But I guess he could just remain ignorant and say he didn't know and, you know, could say anyone along from here to your house could have done it. Then she came in. No plan, no bag. The shop had two restaurants. Oh no. Guide her with his thoughts. Why do you always give up so easily? Don't you want to change? What? Oh, he sabotaged him. The ruse has succeeded. Bingo. Back on track. Romance on track. What if he accidentally grabs the wrong bag for someone else? This was it. I don't need a bag. Whoop, 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 whoop. Well, that's one big shot down. What a completely random person to do a side story on. 3 more. 3 more. Just 3 more. Okay. Let's go fix time. Looks like we gotta do another different choice for this one too. Okay, so 420 in Kinos. We need to choose A. What the hell is happening in this picture? Is one of the explosions? Okay, then we need to jump to scientists. So this goes to jump. Oh, I remember this scene now. This is when he was exaggerating the outbreak in the city. I bet that's what this scene is. So how are your other friends doing anyway, Dan? Honestly, I haven't heard from them in like a bazillion years. I don't know if they've even been online on the PlayStation. Not look away. Your crimes. Kinda weird his wife said those to him. What a weird scare tactic. Technically it's not his fault. Okay. So we need a Pacific scene. Yeah, this is it. So this is a tricky one because you would think you'd be by it by now. We should see a woman with a bag showing up about mid-left side. Yeah. Once it starts getting around her lower leg, we'll start saying Mr. Mean Clean. And honestly, I'm surprised I only found one of these. Some of these you think you would have went by easier. Mr. Mean Clean. The Chinese restaurant lady gets a side story. Really? A mysterious drug called Vision? Uh... So this is based on a board game. What a weird thing to do. Especially when it's like a scary ghost one, not like a closely guarded 4,000-year-old Chinese technique. Yeah, I'm sure it's so closely guarded. No one could obviously know what it is by now. Charring the ingredients through until they're pitch black. What? Sweet and sour pork pot stickles. A duck is a normal Chinese type thing. I don't think I've ever heard of duck in a Chinese food before. Done well, medium or well done. Burnt lump of coal. What? I swear half of these feel like I'm just being told a troll storyline instead. The secret is to just burn it anyway. Once it's burnt, you don't have to worry about how well done it is. Perfect timing. Oh no. This bitter taste gets you hooked. Just bitter flavors. Wait, I can see everything. I can see her. Burn you to your very bones. Uh-huh. What in the hell? Well, this took a turn. Yeah, right now I'm unlocking the bonus stuff in this visual novel. So there were 22 short little stories about side characters that were throughout the main story, and you have to find scenes and input a code. I'll show you one once we get out of this characters. They are picking some bizarre characters to do little side stories on. This lady was just literally a Chinese restaurant server. She had literally little to nothing to do with the main plot. And having a restaurant themed, and by the way, yeah, you have to excuse me, I'm a little under the weather today. I got sick Sunday, and I've been getting over the cold. I'm surprised. She's probably secretly the monster. Make sure to hear me out until the very end. What the fuck? Some of these... Hell, that one ending where they went to a parallel dimension should have been one of these. Or is she? You should see the Spectral Gadget one. That one was weird. Of course you're not gonna be cool, silly. Why would that happen? The tea I drank. What is going on? I'm having a short story about an insignificant character cursing me. What is going on in this game, Abel? I dip out. I keep finding stranger... And I thought the last short story about the random store clerk that one of the main characters gave her outfit to was a random person to have a short story about. Who next could we possibly do a crazy short story about? But yeah. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to activate the last real storyline in this game, which is the Mean Clean storyline. I gotta get all of these short stories unlocked so I can do the Mean Clean story. So, I really wish they put music in the background of these short little stories, though. It's just kind of weird that they're just dead silence. Especially when the game has really good music in it. Okay. Well, that was a completely random-ass story. Back to the dead bodies. Wow. But yeah, see, you have to find these little codes in the main storyline to trigger these short stories. So I gotta fix this timeline back. Whose storyline did I screw up again? Oh yeah. Wait, no. Oh yeah, it was at Kino's. I gotta change the answer back. So, this game is about, like, this insane kidnapping plot that turns into a completely different story about a virus and shit. And the main mechanic is that you're playing as multiple characters going through this storyline. And you have to make choices that change the outcome of other people's stories. So you have to, like, say... Like, there's one time where he gets in a car wreck with him in a taxi, and you gotta stop him from doing that so he can continue on, and he can live, and you gotta find ways to get everyone to keep going forward in the story. It's pretty bonkers. It's a really interesting storyline, and it has this jump system because you'll get keep outs, and you have to find ways to jump to the keep outs to keep them going forward. It's a really weird game, but I really liked it. Yeah, it came out before 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, and Danganronpa. So some people consider this one of the things that inspired, especially the elements in 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, because it has the same mechanic of jumping around time, except it's canon. It's part of the storyline, where this is just a video game mechanic. Okay, we need to go to Maria's at 14:30. I gotta make another change to get this another story shop. I need to choose option B, and then we need to jump to Ido's. But yeah, I finished the main storyline, so what I'm doing at this point is getting the side content, which, like I said, I have to find all these short stories. So, see, I chose a different option, and now I can't go down because I've changed people's fates by changing that option. See, like in that one, he gets killed. So I want to actually go here. So I need the scene where the four of them are standing in front of the elevator to get the next code. With 999, you don't know you're jumping in time. Oh, yeah, that's a fair point. Oops. Oopsie. I did a oopsie, though. But that's true. Did an oopsie, though. But that is true. Basically, it's all insane. I enjoyed the storyline in this game. This is a pretty good visual novel, honestly, considering it was originally a Wii title. It's pretty humorous. There's a lot of wacky shit in this game, too. Okay, come on. Give me the scene where they're all standing in front of the elevator. Right now. It's gonna come on the white side. It was like, I can't believe I actually found one of these when I was playing through the game, though. I never found a single other one of these playing it. There was just this one moment I was talking, and I noticed it was slowly, I was like, what the hell's going on the side now? Ironically, that one I found during the main game was probably the best one, about the crazy guy with the bananas. That was like some Expecto Gadget shit, though. So we got this one and one more short story. Then we should be able to do the Mean Clean event. Oh dear. I don't know if I was crazy deciding I wanted to do all the side content or not. Like I said before, I was really debating on whether I even wanted to do any of it, but you know, I was like, fuck it, let's do it. Let's do all the content. Let's platinum the game. Oh no. Now remember when we did the short story on his daughter and said to continue in his storyline, and she cheated. She gets a 2-part short story. So, and different one of these take place before, during, and after the main storyline. So they're kind of all over the place somewhere. Some of them are even questionable if they're even true. Like, the one with the detective with the bananas, that can't be true. Like, he was literally basically being Expecto Gadget in his story. Like, that had to be like some pure fiction. Like, pure ass fiction, man. This sounds like it's still during the early parts of him. So, this guy, for you to know, he basically bought a publishing company, and he was going into debt, and debt sharks were basically hounding him for money during the main storyline. This is sounding like it's still in the early parts of it. I had to go on, live my dream, the big scoop of the century. But yeah, the main characters you play as when you play this game, you play a detective, a random guy who's just an ordinary citizen, a journalist, a person who's trapped in a cosplay outfit with amnesia, who you find out later who they are. I'm just going to leave it at that in case you're interested in the game. And then you also play as a scientist. And you go through all the events of the game. It's a pretty crazy plot. I really enjoyed it. I have to say, if you like mystery, visual novel type stuff, man, you should check it out. I don't know if that's your cup of tea, because the only thing I've really seen you play was Death Road to Canada, and there was one other game I caught you playing so far. So I'm not quite sure what type of games you like. I know you and your wife like a lot of anime, though. So I'm not really sure what kind of games. Sadly, these short stories aren't as interesting, so I'm sorry that you're catching a bit of a boring portion of the game. Because, like I said, I already did the main part, so these short stories are all just little extras. Like, they're completely unnecessary for the main story's ending. You play about anything? I hope not sports games. Ugh, sports games. Lisa, oh yes, when you were playing Lisa. That's why. I was like, I know there was something else you were just playing recently, and it's just lost in my thought. Yes, Lisa. Lisa was a good game. I need to play the second Lisa game. I have not gotten around to playing it. That's the cosplay outfit. She's stuck in a giant cat outfit at the beginning of her storyline. Actually, funnily enough, her storylines, like, I find it like one of the best because it has such really good music. Look up the OST for this game in case you're not sure. It's 428 Shibuya Scramble. Very good OST. It has some very good tracks in it. Yeah, it was the end of the first game. The second game, I never watched Lisa the Joyful. But yeah, I did. I streamed Lisa, the original Lisa, back when it was new. Way back. Like, that was a long time ago for me. But it was nice seeing someone else's ending of it. I've seen a few. Fun fact about the end of Lisa, when you do the thing where you fight the party members. If you've never recruited anyone or they're all dead, you fight weird imaginary friends. It's weird. See, I'm putting the Joyful off for now. I need a bit less depressing. Lisa the Forced? No, not the... If you're talking about the free kind of walking game, I've never played that one. I just meant, like, commercially. But, the Lisa game you played. But yeah, I guess if you're counting that game, which it is part of the storyline, so I guess it is fair to count it. I have not played that one. But I did play Lisa, the Painful. Wait a minute, I thought I was your only viewer with a wife. You've been replaced, Dan. You've been replaced. They like Tenchu Muyo and Outlaw Star, so you got replaced. You've met your time. Let's see. It's like an adventure game, and yeah, he's married. They like anime and stuff, so they got good taste. But yeah, sadly, this is the boring part of the game. If some of them have been interesting. That random store clerk with trying to pass off a love letter to one of his consumers was a little humorous. Some of these are funny. Some of them are just kind of checking in about before and after the events of the game. They're just odd. Yeah, but you don't like anime enough. Your power level is below... No, I'm just kidding. Plus, his wife loves anime. And like I said in his stream, when you like anime and you're female, yeah, see, that gets you like a free. You get this special otaku card that gives you a free pass on everything. I think he said last night when I was watching him play Death Road to Canada, he did have Stardew on PS4. I mean, if he wanted to join us on Friday nights, he would be welcome to. I don't know if Friday nights is in his kind of schedule for that. But I did mention that to him that we were going to play Stardew Valley because we finished the Borderlands pre-sequel. So, and I'm going to wait until like next year before we start Borderlands 3. So we were gonna play Stardew Valley on Friday nights. Me, Dan, and Alan. So we have one slot if somebody else wanted to join, but you would have to try and make most, like, if something happened, that's fine. It's just try to make most Friday nights is the thing if you were to join. You've been officially replaced. Yeah, him and his wife can join, so we can kick Dan out, and they can both hop in, and we can talk about more anime. See, we got a female in the group. That'll bring in the viewers, man. The Taku wife brings in the viewers. Don't you see? That's how it works on Twitch. I love how we're not even paying attention to this poor man's publishing job side story at all. We're just talking about Taku shit. It's like, sorry, man, your story's not interesting enough. There isn't enough insanity in your side story. Anime took over. Anime takes over everything. I mean, the reason I really enjoy anime still is it feels like the only thing that really does anything interesting anymore. Hollywood just keeps chasing the same crumb trail in a circle all the time. You have to buy Josh trying to pass off your. Okay, you'll get a laugh at this. So, what was it? Tuesday night. It was either Monday night or Tuesday night. It's just called Control. My real first name is Joshua, so some people call me Josh, so don't mind that. But it's called Control. So Dan's been playing through Dark Souls Remastered, and I'm a big Souls person, but Dan's never played through the first Dark Souls. So he was having trouble with the bid of chaos. It was driving him crazy. So I made kind of a joke bit with him. So I was like, do the share play and give me the controller. And if I can kill the bid of chaos for you, you have to buy me something for Black Friday. So I killed the bid of chaos on like my 6th try or something. There was no set limit here. So I beat the bit of chaos, and so Dan's going to get me Control from Target for Black Friday. Now, Control is maybe a sequel to Alan Wake. I don't know the exact connections, but, what's his name? Damn it, his name eludes me for now. The cold is killing my brain. Striketh. That's what it is. Striketh. Striketh was playing it in the early time, and one of his viewers kept talking about how the game has connections to Alan Wake, and I really liked Alan Wake. That was a really good game. And I'm curious about its connections to it. So I'm not really sure if they're just slight connections or maybe a full-blown hint at what happened in Alan Wake. See, I always wanted to get Alan Wake, but never did. Deadly Premonition's a good game too. I haven't played through Deadly Premonition all the way through. It's something I've been wanting to do on stream, but I think I sent you pictures of some of my shelves before I started rearranging, I believe, if I remember quickly, didn't I? So you should get that. I have a lot of stuff that's in that kind of, I want to do that next category. I got too many things in that category. The remaster is better on PS3, and you did? Yeah. I have the PS3 and the 360 versions of Deadly Premonition, so I own both. And then you got the new Origins version for the Switch coming out. I probably will skip on that. No. He's talking about Deadly Premonition. At least that's what I would think he's talking about. Does this ever, never, ever end? I know, the meme. I'm waiting to get this done today, man. Get it over with. Get the mean queen. This guy's short story won't fucking end, though. Some of these short stories have been short, and some of them are really long. Out of all the characters I wanted the long short story of, not really him. And what origins? Deadly Premonition is getting a new version on the Switch. Deadly Premonition Origins, which was announced to hype up Deadly Premonition 2. No, this game won't die. This game won't ever die. It just goes on and on again. With a new side story about that one random guy you walked by on the street. It's a story that never ends. We'll somehow talk about that random tile on the street. I mean, Mean Queen's about a fucking cartoon recycle bottle. At this point, I'm willing to believe this game will make a side story about anything, honestly. It's like Skyrim and Witcher 3. They won't go away. Yeah, they announced it during, what was it, actually? There was some event they announced Deadly Premonition getting a sequel, and they announced the Deadly Premonition Origins for the Switch, which came out in Europe. I'm not sure when the physical version comes out in America. I think Axis is doing the Switch version in America. Some company called Numbskull or something's doing it in European territories. Atticus likes to kill me a lot, though. He became an anime goal in my... yeah, on Death Road to Canada, he gave my character the anime fan thing. That happened on one of my playthroughs, too, where I became a population tile. I had a playthrough where my character became a anime girl and blew up in the car. That's where I got my trophy. So, my trophy was for me animating the car. Ugh, excuse me about my nose. It's a little one-year today. Yesterday it was a lot better. I really hope I get over this cold before the weekend now. Don't really want to do Dragon Quest XI with a cold. I mean, that's kind of why we're trying to finish this up. I figured it'd be a more appropriate thing, since not everyone's so interested. Wait a minute. A black car. It must be the loan sharks. Now, like, in the main story, he basically spent all of it running away from loan sharks. Man, I would have hoped it'd been over by now. I hope the last short story's on at least one of the interesting characters. Have you seen a man in a black car? No, I mean, most of the story's been about looking for a blue van in the early parts. No, wait, the scientist's, boss has a limousine now. Senior Secretary of the Diet System. The political member. So it looks like he's just getting a dirty story for his, magazine. If that was a reference for something, I don't know. Men in Black? I mean, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if aliens were in the story. Why not? Might as well. Why not just put aliens in the story at this point? You should have caught the part when I was getting the bad endings. As the journalist, he went into a building and went into, like, some DOS first-person dungeon crawling thing. It was really weird. I mean, this game has some bizarre side crap in it. Let's see, referencing for something you've been crying. Crying lately? Size of the mini-maps? What? What about the mini-maps in Borderlands? Shenmue? Oh. Was there a scene when you were looking for somebody in the black car? I don't remember. It's been so long since I played Shenmue 1. You know, everyone always references, like, I'm looking for some sailors. Have you seen some sailors? I'm looking for some sailors. When's this guy's side story ending, by the way? Good lord, it just keeps going on. We've basically virtually been ignoring it. I've just been giving a few seconds in between everything for anyone that wants to read it. We've just literally been ignoring it. And it won't fucking end. It's probably like, until you pay attention, I'm not ending. I can't believe I didn't catch that. I don't remember asking about a black car in Shenmue 1. I remember asking about sailors. How about a game of Lucky Hit? There was the side job with doing the lift. The little cat you can take care of. I mean, I remember the main story, but like all the little side things, man, it's been so long since I played Shenmue 1, man. Oh, you got discovered. Well, time to get sued by the law. Scored away like the little rat he was. Oh, and remember his daughter got taken by a truck. I bet he's gonna find her right now. And there she was. Too late. You gotta e-play all the game now before playing Shenmue 3. We play? Oh man. I thought about that. I thought about Wii playing because you know you got the Wii Masters of 1 and 2, but that would probably take at least a half year, if not maybe a whole year, to probably get through both of those. Yes, the short story is cursed. I mean, this guy during the main story was basically a joke. You bump into him, the loan sharks are trying to grab him, and you may or may not help him, and he scurries off running around trying to look for his daughter. Need to get back to Tokyo, bro. A gentle-looking, oldish man forever looking into your soul. I really, like, honestly, the one thing I really wish is that they just put some music in the short stories here you unlock. Just the dead air just kind of kills it a little. Yeah, see, in the short story about his daughter, it cliffhanged her hiding in a car, in the truck. I wanted to be the hide and seek champion. Well, honey, you're always the champion of hide and seek in my eyes. Well, I was stalking people? Now, I'm surprised nobody kidnaps his child, considering how completely of a terrible father he is. I mean, half the game, she's just by herself walking around town. I mean, she's like, what, 6, 7 years old? And his gossip magazine goes through the roof. Till next time, the day was saved, thanks to stalking random politicians for the corruption. Finn. They don't even know she's there. Too good for hide. See, during her storyline, some new kid came and he was like the champion of hide and seek. So she hit in the truck and it drove off with her by accident. Spoiler alert? Wait. Spoiler alert for what? What do you mean? We're in the late portion of this game. What did I spoil? Okay, this is the last short story we need. So, oh no. Oh, this ain't good. The last one is in the heartbeat of spring. To unlock it, select from the timeline. There are no checkpoints or timeline. When you go to the screen where it says the boy. Oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna go for a break because we have to. I'm gonna go for a break and we're gonna look for this part in a non-recording. I gotta go use the bathroom. We got.